The law of assumption is a powerful concept that has been used by countless individuals to manifest their desires and create the life they want. It is a law that is based on the idea that what we assume to be true will eventually become our reality. This concept has been taught by many great teachers over the years, including Neville Goddard, Dr. Joe Dispenza, and others. In this video, we will explore the law of assumption and provide evidence that it works, as well as 5 steps on how to practice it. Step 1. Identify your desire. The first step in practicing the law of assumption is to identify what it is that you truly desire. This could be anything from a new job, to a new relationship, to financial abundance. It is important to be clear about what you want, so that you can focus your attention and energy on manifesting it. Step 2. Assume that your desire is already fulfilled. The second step in practicing the law of assumption is to assume that your desire is already fulfilled. This means that you must act as if your desire has already manifested in your life. This can be difficult at first, as it may feel like you are lying to yourself. However, the more you practice this step, the easier it will become. Step 3. Live in the end. The third step in practicing the law of assumption is to live in the end. This means that you must focus on the end result of your desire, rather than the process of getting there. For example, if your desire is to be in a loving relationship, you must focus on the end result of being in that relationship, rather than the process of finding someone to be with. Step 4. Use visualization. The fourth step in practicing the law of assumption is to use visualization. Visualization is a powerful tool that can help you to create a mental picture of your desired outcome. When you visualize your desire, you must imagine yourself already having achieved it. This will help to reinforce your belief that your desire is already fulfilled. Step 5. Take inspired action. The fifth and final step in practicing the law of assumption is to take inspired action. This means that you must take action that is in alignment with your desire. For example, if your desire is to be a successful writer, you must take action that will help you to achieve that goal, such as writing every day or attending writing workshops. Evidence that the law of assumption works. There is a wealth of evidence that the law of assumption works. Many individuals have used this law to create the life of their dreams. One of the most well-known proponents of this law is Neville Goddard, who wrote extensively on the subject. In his book, The Power of Awareness, Goddard writes that, imagination creates reality. He argues that by imagining what we want to be true, we can create that reality. Joe Dispenza is another teacher who has popularized the law of assumption. In his book, Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself, Dispenza writes that, your thoughts and feelings create your reality. He argues that by changing our thoughts and feelings, we can change our reality. There are countless stories of individuals who have used the law of assumption to manifest their desires. For example, there is the story of Jim Carrey, who wrote himself a check for $10 million when he was struggling to make ends meet. He carried that check around with him and imagined what it would feel like to have that much money. Within a few years, he had landed a role that paid him $10 million. Another example is the story of Jim Carrey, who was inspired by a book called The Secret to use the law of assumption to manifest his dreams. In conclusion, the law of assumption is a powerful tool that can help you to manifest your desires and create the life you want. By following the 5 steps outlined in this video, you can begin to practice the law of assumption in your own life. Remember to be clear about what you want. Assume that your desire is already fulfilled. Live in the end. Use visualization. And take inspired action. Ultimately, the law of assumption is about the power of your own mind. When you believe in yourself and your ability to manifest your desires, anything is possible. As Neville Goddard once said, you are the operant power, and all things are possible to you. So, believe in yourself, and start using the law of assumption to create the life of your dreams. Thanks for listening.